The first time you came to Mexico, it was the year 2005, and you brought with yourself your vinyls. How much has it changed the art of DJing for you right now? Because you don't carry vinyls nowadays.
For me, there's a lot more technical possibilities. I mean, of course, I'm a bit nostalgic and sometimes I do miss the days of vinyl. But now with digital, you have a lot more possibilities for mixing live on the spot, creating mashups, making your own edits, and I think it makes music more interesting. So for me, it's definitely the way forward, the way we DJ now.
You created a bridge from Holland to all over the world with trance music. How do you feel about building these bridges to everywhere? I think trance music is now in every part of the world.
I think it's too much honor if you say that I built the bridge. I think all the DJs and producers, they helped, and I had a little share in it, and it's just been amazing to see, thanks to the internet, that and my radio show State of Trance, I really found the power of the internet radio. In 2001, when I started the show, the internet was still up and coming and wasn't as fast, but my popularity grew thanks to the internet, thanks to file sharing and online broadcasting and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's been a great help.
Mainly in Europe, because of the help of IDT, the festivals began to grow and grow and grow and grow. And now in America we have a lot of festivals. The United States, we have a lot of big festivals. What do you think are the response of these festivals to the electronic scene in America?
I think the development of the electronic dance music in America is going a little bit different than in Europe. In Europe it's been around longer. In America it's a pretty new phenomenon. And I think, to answer your question, the responsibility of the organizers of these big events should be to focus on good quality music, good production, and treating their customers right, you know, giving them a good amount of talent and really trying to provide the best quality. Because, you know, electronic dance music is not only for festivals, it's also made for clubs. So for a lot of people, they see an artist for the first time on a festival, because they go to a festival, they buy a ticket maybe to see this DJ, and then they see that DJ and like, oh wow, he's great, so they go and see him next time as well. So I think this is a big responsibility to have a broad lineup and also give much chance to new talent.
What do you think is the state of trance nowadays?
I think 2011 is another great year for trance music. Like, if you look at tracks like Skyfire, We Control the Sunlight, Viking, Between the Rays, the ASOT 500 theme, Ashes, Promises from Andane, Dash Berlin, who's doing really well, you know, Sander Van Doorn. There's so many great tracks this year, so I think it's another highlight for trance. These are definitely the golden years for trance music, and I think it is ever growing in popularity, and I'm really glad to witness it.
How would you define this Universal Religion Chapter 5?
Well, Universal Religion is a little bit deeper concept than State of Trance. It's a little bit focused more on instrumental trance music, you know, really my roots. The tradition with Universal Religion is to always mix them live. So part 2 till 4 will also mix live in Ibiza. So what you have is like a photograph of my set in Ibiza, in space. You have to imagine, if you put on the CD, you are on the dance floor. You don't get more closer than that, except for when you're really there. And it is an exact copy of my set that I played. There's no technical editing or change. It is exactly the set how I played it on August 17 and August 24.
How did you manage, when you were at college, to keep up your DJ career and your law career?
Well, usually I had college from 9 to 1. So I was studying from 9 o'clock to 1 o'clock. I came home, I had lunch, and I made a really strict deal with myself to every day, also on Sunday, to study from 1:30 to 6. And then I had dinner again. Then from 7, I had usually the evening off. So I was in my studio trying to experiment. And I really enjoyed finishing my work in the afternoon, because then I knew then I have the whole evening off to work on new stuff. So this is what I've been doing for years. And I was very productive in those days.
What would be your best advice for new starter DJs?
I think there's a couple of advices I would like to give to new starting DJs. First of all, if you want to be popular quick, the best way is to make your own music. Second of all, you have to think of something. Look very well at other DJs. You know, copy what you like about them, but don't imitate. It's important that you develop your own style. The best example is, for example, deadmau5. He puts on a mouse head and people talk about it. Another example is Carl Cox. If you see him on stage, you know, he's this big man with sweating, and it's really nice. And you have to ask yourself the question: why would people come and pay money to go and see me? Why? They're in their homes, they can watch a DVD, they're with their family. Why would they pay money to go out their house and go and see you? Give them a reason, you know, and this is how you should approach it, you know. Try to excite people, try to make something. And it doesn't matter for me if you play with laptop, if you play with CDs, if you play with vinyl. Every kind of music has its own preferences and not. As long as you rock the crowd, you know, the audio that comes out of your speakers and your stage performance, your character on stage are the most important.
What are we expecting from you till the end of this 2011? That was a great year for you with the Armin Only Mirage. What are we expecting from this year, and what are you planning to do next year?
I'm going to tour for promoting Universal Religion. The album has just been released. And also we'll be promoting the tracks that are on there. My new single is called Utopia with Adam Young. We're shooting the video for that. There's coming a special movie about my life. This has been going on for quite a while. I'm already preparing for State of Trance 550. The whole month of March next year I'll be touring. The first date has been announced. It's March 31st. So we'll be doing another big one in Den Bosch in the Netherlands. I'll be focusing on a State of Trance 2012, which I hope to release around that time. And I'm already working on a new artist album. I took the whole month of January off simply to work on my new artist album. So I'm going to be in the studio really focusing on new music. This for me is really important.
What would be the last song you would like to listen at radio someday?
I don't agree with you that radio is going away, because I think that people are in cars and they want to hear music, you know. So, but if I would have to play the last record, maybe This Light Between Us or something, or Celu Vibra Divine or something like that.
Can you see this light between us? Keeps me breathing through the storm. My head above the crowd. Can you see this light between us? So come a little bit closer now. It's in our eyes. You and me were just believers, believe in what we hold. But sometimes we fall to pieces in the dust. So we should dance like this forever. We're safer on the ground when a million lights surround you and you're moving to the sound. Dive in this new beginning. Let the glowing show you how. I would say this light between us keeps me breathing through the storm. My head above the crowd. Can you see this light between us? So come a little bit closer now. It's in our eyes. We'll take a ride outside together. The streets are lined with gold, and where the good become the wanted, not the soul. Don't waste another moment. I'm waiting for you now. So dive in this new beginning and let the color show you how. I would say this light between us storm, my head above the crowd. Can you see this light between us? So come a little bit closer now. It's in our eyes. It's in our eyes. It's in our eyes.